everyone.
What's up?
I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
And you are watching
Movie Dudes. We review all kinds of movies. Movies you may like, movies you may never like. We review them right here, now.
Yes, movies in the theater, movies on...
If you're good, we might do porno movies.
Yes, if you're very good, we'll do porno movies.
If you're good.
Backdoor Maids Volume 3 came out, and I really can't wait.
Yeah, but you guys have to be good.
And tripping
Bad boys don't get to have porno reviews.
Yes. Bad boys don't get porno reviews.
They get spanked.
But what if I want to get spanked?
Well, it all depends on what your purpose is. What you're trying to accomplish, as my teacher once said.
Yeah, good point. And so, now getting to a great subject. Well, as we promised, we're going to start doing our reviews of current movies, and our first movie on the list is...
Black Mass. Not Black Ass. Black Mass.
Now, here the title, when I first heard the term Black Mass, I thought it was going to be about witches, because they talk about Black Mass is what they refer to as, like...
Well, this film was definitely pretty dark and evil, and... I guess the character was Catholic, but really was a really bad Catholic. All
right. So this movie
or a good one.
This movie stars Johnny Depp as the main character.
He was good.
Yeah, he was good. I also had Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon was in it.
Kevin Bacon was awesome. Although he kind of played a dick in it, I liked it.
I thought he was I thought he was annoying but likable. I mean, he didn't have no integrity. He had integrity, I guess, as an FBI agent, but...
Yes, so the story follows Whitey Bulger.
Whitey Bulger, who is a famous Irish mob boss of South Boston.
Yeah. Throughout
the, late 60s, 70s, and 80s.
You're not saying it right. He was from South Boston, the 70s, 80s.
You're doing a crappy accent. You're going to get your ass beat. I'm calling up South Boston right now, and they're going to come.
My family founded Boston.
Take a dump on your face.
Dude, my family was there at the founding in Boston.
Bullshit.
My family was on the Mayflower.
Yeah, my family was also on the Mayflower. I've done that research, and my family actually settled in Massachusetts and did farming.
My family did it for a while until they moved back to...
I also have German ancestors that were Hessians, and they settled in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's really fun.
Yeah.
So quick synopsis of the movie. It does go through the story of Whitey Bulger.
Yep.
You have a lot of good talent. You have
Johnny Depp. He's had a very slow run for many years now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I felt this movie really brought him back up to date.
Yeah, this actually might be a new chapter for him because it's not him being Jack Sparrow or kind of a kooky guy. This is actually him doing a really serious role, and I thought it was really freaking awesome.
He has done a mob role before, Donnie Brasco?
Maybe.
It was Brasco or something. I'm sure the fans would know. But that was a really good where he was a mob infiltrator for the FBI. It was a true story about that. And he did really well at that. And this was just another mob film. And it was very serious. The amount of acting he put into it was phenomenal. The South Boston accent was phenomenal.
He really sold this kind of guy.
Though I don't know. I'd have to talk to people from South Boston.
I know people from... I had a librarian who was from Boston. They sound very much like that.
I've heard a couple of different accents, like the Kennedy accent.
Yeah, Kennedy.
The Massachusetts, like, what you do for your... Come on, boy.
Come on, boy.
I want to go down to the... No, the Kennedy accent. Do for your country...
Yeah.
Then ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
That was the worst accent I have ever heard.
I don't know, man. I'm from Southern California. We use the word dude, and we speak much slower. That's our accent.
Well, they all call... But, if you want to be genuine Boston, you gotta start calling everybody cunts and fat.
And say fuck you a lot. That's kind of like...
And up your ass.
That's kind of like my family upbringing. A lot of
fuck you up your ass.
Yeah, fuck you.
Stick it up your ass.
Like the Bad Santa midget in Bad Santa.
Exactly.
If you want to be East Coast, you better watch a lot of Bad Santa and play the part.
And watch
a lot of shove dicks up your ass and fuck you and fuck your mamas. It's the only way to communicate. My mom grew up in a traditional Italian family from, they settled in Cleveland. Yeah. They would throw food around. Like they said it was a hardcore argument family.
Yeah, so anyway, getting back to the movie, we were Johnny Depp just like he sold the kind of the crazy, this kind of controlled crazy. Like he was similar.
The character was pretty evil. I think they made that very clear in this movie. They didn't really leave any
doubt he
was a pretty, evil guy.
Right, yeah.
Who was sociopathic and was even manipulating his young son who died, unfortunately, into crime at a young age. It was just, he was a total sociopath.
Right, and the way his voice is, when he talks, is very much like you imagine a sociopath, very calm, very, hey, how are you?
Yeah, manipulative, ruthless. He really just didn't, he killed a lot.
I thought personally also was really good was freaking Benedict Cumberbatch as a Bostonian state senator who's supposed to be his younger brother.
He also played a great role and really pulled off his acting well.
The problem is I can't see Benedict Cumberbatch and not think Sherlock Holmes, because all I can think of is I expect freaking Bilbo mainly for me Sherlock Holmes. I expect Bilbo Baggins around the street going, Sherlock, we have someone got killed in this area.
That's if you're a Sherlock Holmes fan, though, my friend.
I love Sherlock. Sherlock's a great show.
Some of us don't watch it, shit.
You're going to watch Sherlock, and you'll like it.
Sherlock.
Yeah, so you had them. You had a number of kind of... There are a few guys, I'm like, I've seen this guy somewhere.
A lot of them pulled it off. One of the characters also played on Breaking Bad. He's the red-haired guy. In the film, that was in the first part, he was the bouncer at the bar.
Yeah.
He played in Breaking Bad a really great role, and he played this role really great.
Wasn't he the guy?
He's also playing in the new Fargo TV show too.
Wasn't he the guy who looked kind of like Matt Damon?
Yes, that's right. I'm sure. Great. Now he's probably the guy who's confused with Matt Damon. I'm sure Matt Damon's like, shit, fuck, bitch, cop, motherfucker. It's like all the people.
Yeah, you got to get like Matt Damon. I think Matt Damon.
It's like every fucking dumb idiot. You've been a familiar idiot to the movies. Like, is that Matt Damon? Is that Samuel Jackson? I'm like, no, it's fucking Denzel Washington. It's like, are you sure it's not fucking Samuel Jackson? Like, no, it's fucking Denzel Washington.
It's not that. No, it's fucking Is that Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, what the fuck? No, it's Don Cheadle. It's like, are you sure it's not Morgan Freeman? No, it's Don Cheadle, for the love of God.
No, that's Terrence Howard they mixed up with Don Cheadle. Remember from Iron Man?
Oh, yeah, Terrence Howard. No, Terrence Howard, no, I would not. I guess some people are I've heard some really big idiots. What was the best one? Was Someone Bet Me Money. That they thought. Do you remember the first Mummy movie?
Oh yeah,
the guy who played Imhotep.
Yeah, Arnold. Whatever.
He thought it was Billy Zane. Remember Billy Zane? They kind of look alike.
They do a
little. And this guy was destined. He's like, I will bet you money. I'm going to go on IMDb and confirm this shit. I was like, okay, $100. That's not Billy Zane. And he's like, oh, and they found out later. He's like, oh fuck, God damn it. That's so bad. Stop, do not fight with a movie of a face expert with actors.
The problem is there's the guy, I think it was Tom Eddington, the guy who was playing the FBI guy. I thought for just a second, because he looks similar, I thought he was a Kurt Russell, or at least like his son, because he has a similar face, at least with the hair.
Oh no, him. He did a great role. He played in another movie. He played in the Thing remake.
Right.
Which was good. I thought okay. It was okay. He played in The Fighter. Have you seen that with Tom Hardy and him?
I declined.
It's about MMA people.
I declined to stay because I really want to see that.
It's a good movie. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
you should watch it.
Yeah,
he's a good actor.
There are a number of good actors. Again, going back to Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp had a great presence. I mean, the dude, you saw him, like, he went up to his wife, and he's like, I just wanted to check to see if you're okay, and he just
he made it creepy, and
he freaked her the fuck out. I'm like, I would freak the fuck out if Johnny Depp did that to me.
Yeah, and back to the synopsis of the film. It is a gangster film, mob film, but I thought the costumes were fantastic.
Right.
The choreography was fantastic. The soundtrack, and the acting was great. And they did a great depiction of Whitey Bulger.
Right. Yeah.
If you can Wikipedia Whitey Bulger, he is quite infamous and had a very, very long criminal career.
Right. Of course.
For many years, since going back to the 50s.
Yeah, he was actually put in Alcatraz for a while.
He's done a lot of jail time. He got transferred like 3 different federal prisons throughout the 60s. The final one was Alcatraz, where they put genius criminals. Al Capone died there.
You also had people who actually broke out of Alcatraz, man.
Yes, and because Alcatraz was a place where you put really smart criminals. That's why they had them on an island. But when you do that and you put them all together, you put those minds together, things happen.
Yeah.
Escape from Alcatraz.
It's a whole evil. It's a big pool. It's a big
pool of a lot of people that know shit
of
evil geniuses. Some I'm sure were not evil. I don't think every criminal is evil. I don't know.
Well,
it's such a philosophical issue.
Right, but I actually heard some legends that there were areas in Alcatraz that supposedly were haunted, and that they found people killed in cells where no one got in.
Haunted.
Yeah, but
haunted. Interesting.
But
who knows? That's spooky.
Well,
I went to Alcatraz on a tour once when I was younger.
It's kind of creepy, right?
I thought the prison was interesting, and actually there was quite a few escapes. Everyone's like, "Oh, there's that big escape in the '60s,
right,
with Frank Morris," but there's actually many escapes. There was at least 2 that occurred.
Right, but I think
not too bad. Overall, what would you say your average person who wants to see this movie is looking forward to?
I say go see it. It's really good.
I'd say take the woman if she's into. It is very violent. A lot of parts are extremely disturbing.
It's really well shot.
It's very well shot, but extremely gory, violent, and weird at times. And, if you have a woman that's not into that, or you're not into that, I'm sure this wouldn't be them. If you're not into, mob movies, it's not it. But I feel like it was a unique film. I don't feel like they've ever done a real good film on Whitey Bulger, or the Irish Mafia.
Right.
They've done a lot of, obviously, we're all filled with Italian Mafia films.
They done at least 1 or 2 Russian mobs. I mean, you have Eastern Promises,
which I haven't seen fully, but look really good.
Yeah, and there have been a few. They used that movie War with Jet Li, where they did kind of like the whole Asian circuit mafia, but it wasn't really.
They've never done. We're talking more serious films.
Yeah.
They've never done a real serious one on the Yakuza
or the Triads,
which I'd like to see.
At least in the U.S.
I'd like to see it.
Actually, no. They won't do it in Japan because it's kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot. We understand that. I'm talking in the United States that they can get something going.
Yeah.
What other mob films would you want to see?
I'd love to see
I'd like to see more of an IRA movie. I know Blown Away is
Jewish Mafia would be kind of cool to see.
Jewish Mafia, Israeli Mafia. What other mafias are there? The Greek Mafia.
No, they just
the Amish Mafia.
No, that's so stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. I haven't ever seen a real good film on biker gangs.
True.
There have never biker gangs are one of the most successful criminal enterprises, especially the Hells Angels. I have never seen a movie. You can say Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
But as a real kind of hard movie, motion picture on on biker gangs.
Right.
That's some stuff I'd like to see. But overall, I thought this movie hit the spot. Hopefully they keep going. I've always enjoyed the whole gangster genre.
Right. It's really
and they haven't done it in a long time.
Right. So, all right. Okay. All right. So that's all right. That's the end of our show. And we'll see you. All right.
Peace.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Hey everyone! Remember to hit that like button on a video, and
if you don't want to, that's cool too.
If you don't care, remember to subscribe if you like our show and to see more of our content. And leave a comment in the section below. I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.